so today we're going to be talking about relative and parallel majors and minors. We're going to start with a major scale, E flat major. Remember, the formula for any major scale is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So we have E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and E flat. We're going to first start with the relatives. Relatives, when we talk about people, are people that share blood or people that share DNA. It's the things that are inside that determine if we are relatives or not. So when you talk about the relative minor, it shares the same key signature. The relative minor to E flat major is found by going to scale degree 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C minor is the relative to E flat major. There are 3 different forms of the minor scale. The first one is your natural minor. To do this, it's the E flat major scale starting on scale degree 6, also known as your Aeolian mode. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start in the key of E flat major, starting on C, and just copy the notes because C minor and E flat major have the same key signature. So C natural minor has E flat, A flat, and B flat. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And your natural minor has the same notes ascending and descending. So this scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. The next form of minor scales is your harmonic minor. Since we are still working with relatives, we are going to start on C. So this is the C harmonic minor. We're going to copy the natural minor and just copy paste it. Now, we're going to need to find scale degree 7 and raise it a half step. B flat becomes B natural. Just like the natural minor, the notes ascending and descending are the same. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. The next form of the minor scale is the melodic minor. We are still working on relatives, so this is also C melodic minor. We're going to copy the natural minor scale. The melodic minor changes from the ascending portion to the descending portion. So let's start with the ascending portion. From here, raise scale degrees 6 and 7 by a half step. A flat becomes A natural. B flat becomes B natural. On the way up, or ascending, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. On the way down, or descending, you revert back to the natural minor form of the scale. Scale degree 7 goes back down a half step to B flat. Scale degree 6 goes back down a half step to A flat. And everything else is the same as before. So, your melodic minor scale, ascending and descending, would sound like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Remember, your relatives share stuff from the inside, your DNA or your blood. The relative major and relative minor share a key signature from the major to the natural minor. So, I'm going to move on to the parallels. For parallels, it all comes down to the name, E flat major. The parallel to E flat major would be E flat minor, simply because it starts on the same note. So, if you think about Chris Pratt and Chris Evans, they are not related, but they have the same first name. That's another way you can think about parallels. E flat major and E flat minor. The way to find the E flat minor or parallel minor, copy your major. So we have E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and E flat. So to have the natural minor form, you're going to lower scale degree 3 by a half step. G becomes G flat. Lower scale degree 6, C becomes C flat. And lower scale degree 7, D becomes D flat. Now you have the E flat natural minor. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. The next parallel minor would be E flat harmonic minor. Copy and paste the natural minor. But now we're going to raise scale degree 7 by a half step. D flat now becomes D natural. The harmonic minor, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Here's the melodic minor. Again, copy the natural minor. Here we're going to raise scale degrees 6 and 7 ascending, or on the way up. C flat becomes C natural, D flat becomes D natural. So your ascending portion of the E flat melodic minor scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Remember, on the way down, or descending, scale degrees 7 and 6 revert back to the natural minor form. In this case, D flat and C flat. And then the rest of it, you just copy and paste. So your E flat melodic minor, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. When you're working with relatives and parallels, relatives share stuff on the inside. The key signatures are the same between the major and the natural minor. Your parallels just share the first note. That's it. The key signature is not the same. To find your relative major from the minor scale, or to find the natural minor from the major scale, scale degree 6 of your major scale gives you the relative minor. Scale degree 3 of your natural minor gives you your relative major. Best of luck to you with relatives and parallels.